な余裕でブロック Sports anime. A combination of the two things I love watching in this world more than anything, which ended up generating peak fiction like Blue Lock and Kuroko no Basket. But bro, you gotta admit, whenever you watch a sports anime series, some of the scenes in the show will make you go, ah hell no, how are they even doing this shit? And it deadass be making me forget I'm even watching a sports show in the first place. So why don't we start off by talking about the anime that motherfuckers started glazing hella during the 2022 World Cup, Blue Lock. Now dog, I love Blue Lock hella with my whole heart. I've done multiple videos glazing this shit for real. It's a really entertaining anime, peak fiction if you ask me. But if you were to sum up this show in 3 words, it would be ref, do something. This show is the literal founding father of this phrase with the amount of bullshit they got some of these characters pulling, bro. Because in this show, you got motherfuckers talking about this man ego and shit like, bro, this ain't Disney Pixar's Ratatouille, come on now. While you got characters summoning literal imitations of animals while they are on the field, and this motherfucker Nagi being the literal personification of death itself. And don't even get me started on Loki, aka Mbappe on steroids. On this man's first touch, he deadass breaking the sound barrier as he blew past Isagi. Then you have manga panels and scenes like this shit. And dog, is that Maharaga? Ah hell nah, they got that shit, bro, cause there is not a single soccer ball in sight. Sometimes I genuinely don't understand how this anime could go from this, a regular soccer game of motherfuckers running down the field passing the ball and shit, just some calm, to Rin saying some crazy shit like this. Fuck you mean this isn't soccer anymore, let's kill each other instead. Ref, fuck giving this man a red card, please lock this man Rin up, this is premeditated murder. Speaking of this man Rin, he clean as hell with a soccer ball, but bro, he gotta be one of the most mentally. For example, Rin gets a free shot in the PXG Ambassador Munkin game, but his schizophrenic ass sees Say telling him some, damn, yo shit weak as fuck. So instead of taking the opportunity to take a free goal that he had, he reset the play, which is crazy because any team with a functional frontal lobe would bench this motherfucker immediately if he pulled some shit like this. But he still somehow managed to score while doing the absolute most. By the way, this shit is just a regular competitive game of soccer, but then you got Rin over here on the field charging towards you full steam ahead, busting out lines like, have you ever played soccer with your life on the line? Motherfucker, no, I hope not. What is this dude talking about? Ever since Say put belt to ass on Rin that one day he came back from Spain and told his ass he didn't want to be the best striker anymore, this man was moving different. Deadass bro, if you mention Isagi or Say's name around this man Rin, he will genuinely start tweaking. And Rin be doing all this, and I haven't even mentioned the amount of shit he's summoning on the field. Now this gotta be studying in a lab. Fuck you mean he's a puppeteer and can turn into Michael Jordan mid-match? Ref, please just take me out the game. And bro, all these other characters in Blue Lock don't even compare in the slightest to the shit the main character is pulling. Let's talk about this man Isagi. First off, this man is solving a goddamn 10,000 piece puzzle every single match. This man is the definition of the thinker, and he somehow always manages to adapt to anything going on in the match. Like bro, this dude genuinely wants to be Maharaga so bad, bro. And if you think you are playing chess against Isagi, this man is playing 4D chess. He's seeing other universes, different alternate realities like his name Doctor Strange. But this isn't even the craziest thing I think he pulled in this series. It's the Bastard Mukin versus PXG game, the final game of the NEL, and on the last play of the game, after this man Ness was stuck being a fraud for the entire game, now he finally want to step up and beat the fraud allegation. He finally locks the fucking and kicks an elite pass to who he thinks is Kaiser, and he feels relief that his glorious king would receive the pass and will beat Isagi. Until the next panel reveals that Isagi somehow did an exact one-to-one cosplay of him, and he was a person that Ness actually passed to. This one part of the game genuinely hurt my brain trying to understand it, because in my head there's no way Isagi just appeared out of nowhere. Like ref, we got a goddamn shapeshifter on the field, that's at least a yellow card. I genuinely wonder what the replays looked like when Isagi was shapeshifted. There's no way nobody is questioning this shit at all. This is some bullshit. But if y'all think this from from Blue Lock is super unrealistic. Kuroko no Basket makes Blue Lock look like complete child's play in comparison. And from only watching one season of Kuroko, I can comfortably say that these motherfuckers are even crazier in terms of shit that they are doing on the court. For those of y'all who never watched this anime, Kuroko no Basket basically revolves around this middle school team, the Generation of Miracles, with the main character essentially being the sixth man or the guy off the bench for this talented ass team that eventually split up in high school and are now playing against each other in other teams. And bro, if you were to hear a team with a nickname like that, you would think they gotta be playing similar to LeBron James, Steph Curry, Michael Jordan, you know, all-time great players. Now, what if I told you these motherfuckers make those NBA players look like a JV basketball team in high school? And twin, I wish I was kidding. I'ma start this segment by talking about this man, Aomine. Oh my God, this dude was actually crazy. I don't think any player in the NBA is going to ever master shooting a ball by just simply whipping that shit from 3 at the rim. If you were to take all the crazy shots you would try in a game of horse with your boys and put them into a tall ass Japanese high schooler, it would be this man Aomine. But the difference is that he can make all these whimsical, absolutely preposterous ass shots. And throughout the entire series, you constantly hear this motherfucker saying, the only one who can beat me is me. And bro, if I was making shots where a defender is right on top of me, practically dick riding my shit, hands up and everything, and I'm literally shooting the ball behind my back over their heads, I would talk this type of shit too. Because genuinely, how are you supposed to guard this? It also doesn't help that this man has the agility of a nimble acrobat and will completely snatch your ankles in the process as well. And the craziest thing that I've seen from this motherfucker so far, he went up against Kisei, another one of the players from the Generation of Miracles, and Kisei's ability allowed him to deadass steal anybody's bag. A perfect copy of Aomine. And remember how I said he kept saying the only one who can beat me is me? Well, he actually got his wish, because Kisei could keep up with him and copy everything that Aomine does, from his crazy ass shots to his dribble moves to his defense. They were actually going band for band in this matchup, going crazy shot for crazy shot. Watching this shit was deadass like watching LeBron going heat check for heat check with himself. But Aomine, despite Kisei copying everything, managed to still win against Kisei. He literally beat himself with his own moveset against his own moveset. That's how much of a threat this dude was. And as saint as Aomine is, there was another player from the Generation of Miracles that genuinely made me ponder the entire concept of shooting a basketball. The other player I want to talk about is Midorima. And to say that this motherfucker is simply a sharpshooter is a complete understatement. If you think that Steph Curry is the greatest shooter of all time, I'm sorry to be the one to tell you this, but no the fuck he's not. Midorima is shooting lights out every single time he shoots. Bro is the living embodiment of white guys shooting their shot with an ABG. He don't miss at all. For reference, Steph Curry, the greatest shooter in the NBA, has only shot 42% from 3-point territory throughout his entire career. So for this motherfucker to shoot even more than 50% from 3 has got to be the work of the devil, because nobody on this planet should be able to shoot that well. He either gotta be cheating like a motherfucker, or he sold his soul to become the greatest shooter of all time. I'm convinced he could deadass hit the shot in this meme where Steph Curry is on the moon shooting into space, because I forgot to mention that not only can he not miss, but he can also shoot from anywhere on the court, and I mean anywhere. He can shoot from the complete opposite of the court, and once it's in the air, it's GG's. Nobody can do anything about it except watch that bit rainbow all the way to the other basket, and he can just throw it up, walk back on defense like it's a regular Tuesday, because he just know that shit ain't ever missing unless somebody blocks his shit. Bro, this motherfucker is the equivalent of that one stupid ass LeBron meme where he's throwing up a full court shot and has a 1% chance of going in, but instead this man Midorima got a 100% chance. In conclusion, the refs ain't doing shit about this.